Now, and a cry for help from below the Indian Ocean. Take a look at this. We shared this story with you last year here on CNN Saturday and Sunday morning. These are cabinet ministers from the Republic of Maldives. The island nation held a global warming summit underwater. This was last fall. It got a lot of attention at the time, but they're getting attention this morning, and we're sharing a story about them for a different reason. We're going to get back into this underwater summit in a second, but we love showing that video. They were using hand signals there, Nadia, to actually communicate during the meeting, but our CNN editorial producer, Nadia Bilchek, here with us as well. But now they're getting attention for another reason. Kind of amazing that they're what they're doing.
Yes, amazing, because they're having a tough time. Yeah. Here's this group of islands in the Indian Ocean, and they're very concerned about rising water levels, so concerned that they say in 90 years' time, by the year 2100, they'll probably be completely underwater. Yeah. And yet, they have managed to get together on Friday, Ramadan, the end of Ramadan, Eid, and raise money for Pakistan. They raised $1 million rupiah. Now, just to explain, $1 buys you 12.75 rupiah. So let's all go off to the Maldives, yes. Right? So it's about $78,500. Yeah. And this is a country themselves that are experiencing a difficult time. Tourism is down. It is rebounding, but it's down. And the broadcasters and the entertainers and politicians got together and said, let's have a Help Pakistan Telethon day. And just so magnanimous, the entire country got together to raise this money for fellow Muslims, for flood victims, and just very heartwarming. And
this was supposed to be a time of service during the end of Ramadan. Correct. It looks like they chose to serve. But again, this is a time, the smallest Asian country in population and land.
Only 400,000 people. Folks, and they raised all this money. They'd raised some money before. So altogether, they gave an enormous amount of money to Pakistan flood victims at a time that they needed it. So a good Sunday morning story.
It is. And in the grand scheme of things, a lot of as much money as they need in Pakistan right now, the 77,000 doesn't sound like a huge contribution from a country, but for them that is a really huge gesture.
Well, they raised the $1 million rupiah for the telethon, and then $3 million rupiah prior to that. And charity, let's all be magnanimous and charitable. Nadia, man's humanity to man.
Nadia, why don't you stick around? Let's just talk about more humanity right now for a little while. I know I need to go to a commercial break here in a second, but Nadia Bilchek, always good to have you.